Justin, has this week getting ready for your first playoff appearance felt any different at practice than any other week?
No, and I think that's the great thing about this team is they take every week like it's the most important, and we've been doing that for the past 18 weeks, and I think it's been a great mindset for us to keep our focus, to stay dialed in.
Second time preparing for this Jaguars defense this season. Joe mentioned yesterday just a lot more tape to work through, fewer unknowns, but just what's been the process like preparing for this defense for a second time?
Yeah, they're a really good football team, and they've got a really good defense too, and it's going to take a good week of preparation from practice from us. They've got a really impressive front seven who've been able to get after the passer and disrupt him, and so it's up to us to have a good protection plan to stay dialed in for as long as we can.
Here we go again.
Do you know Trevor Lawrence at all?
We've maybe met once or twice. I've got a ton of respect for his game and what he's been able to accomplish, but haven't met him quite enough.
Is there anything kind of cool about just being two young quarterbacks both making your first playoff appearance, or is that beyond anything you've kind of thought about? Just
that I've got a lot of respect for his game and what he's been able to accomplish. The NFL is a tough game, and he's been able to pick it up so quickly. And we've watched as much as we can of him and pick up whatever you can. But he's an incredible athlete. Sounds like a great teammate, great locker room guy. So a ton of respect for him.
Are there things from the first meeting that you can use this time, or is it that it's just a whole new landscape?
A bunch. We watched that film and we tried to pick up as much as we can from their defense, from what we did wrong, what went right, and so we did our best to pick up as much as we can from that. Obviously, there's plenty more film, since then, so we've been watching a lot of film from their defense, but, they're fast, athletic, and they really get after the passer.
It's a group that's created a lot of havoc during this 5-game winning streak. A lot of splash plays, sacks, fumbles, fumble recoveries, interceptions, pressures to throwaways, all that kind of stuff. When you're going up against a defense that's kind of, opportunistic like that in terms of creating turnovers, splash plays, what challenges does it present to an offense, to a quarterback?
Yeah, it's knowing that they've got guys on that front seven that are able to make those plays, and you have to have a good protection plan going into it, and knowing that you got to limit turnovers, you got to be able to convert on third down. The same thing that we say every week, and that's what's most important about going into a matchup like this is you can't, sometimes you can't make a bad play worse, and so punts are okay, making sure that you're getting the ball and being safe with it. It's very important. To be able to marry the offense between the pass and the run game is very important for our offense, and doing everything we can to get him the ball because something special will happen.
Just, is there anyone you lean on or reach out to just to see what a playoff game feels like, or any advice that you try to seek from any former players or any of your current teammates specifically? Yeah,
I think a lot of the guys that I would reach out to would be Keenan. Having been playing in some pretty big games before, and haven't been to the playoffs, and he's had so much success in the league over the past few years, and anything he has to offer up, we try and listen and do our best to pay attention to.
Has he offered anything particularly great for this one?
Just the same thing that he always says, just go out there, have fun, relax, and play the game. And Keenan's been such an incredible leader for our team and for this locker room, and guys look up to him, and especially that receiver group, because he's been such a great inspiration and teammate to all those guys.
Justin, how much extra fire is in your belly knowing this is your first playoff game as opposed to any regular old week?
Yeah, well, I think that's a good question, but if there was extra fire in my belly this week, it would imply that I didn't have enough during the regular season. So I think we're treating it like another game, because we give our best effort week in and week out, and this is just another great opportunity to go play football, and this team is special. We're looking forward to the challenge, the opportunity of going out there and playing football.
Any memories that stick out for you from watching playoff football growing up?
Nothing specific. I think it's just, it's always fun playing in January and hopefully in February, but that's when the memorable football happens, and we're doing everything we can to just be our best, go out there, have fun, and give it our best shot.
How prepared do you guys feel just for the kind of environment you might be going up against on a Saturday night for a hometown playoff game for the Jaguars?
Yeah, I feel like we've been able to work our silent count for most of the year. We've been pretty comfortable with that, and it's always a great opportunity and challenge of going into a place like that, and we've got so much respect for their football team, for their fan base, and we know it's going to be loud, and we've got to do everything we can to have that mentality of being prepared for that.
Do your family make the trip out?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Is your family going to make the trip out, or will you have people may come special to see your first playoff game?
I think a few of them will. I think a couple will be out there, I think, leaving on Friday, so hopefully I'll be able to see them.